I am a glass collector. I've blown glass. I'm also a curator. I study art history and film and then went to law school. So I'm also a lawyer and most recently owner of Glasses Cetera. I wanted to create an all vintage glass experience for customers to bridge the gap between antique center and high-end gallery. Most often, antique centers have an arrays of antiques that's not specific to homeware and glassware. High-end galleries tend to showcase contemporary artists with prices that are not reachable for many consumers. But most importantly, I wanted to open a retail gallery dedicated to the history of glass. At Glasses Cetera, we have a piece from every era imaginable, ranging from stemware to homeware to vases to everything that you can think of. So that's the motivation for my shop. So I'm obsessed with the glassmaking process, the fragile nature of glass, how lighting affects movements in glass, how an artist can manipulate the material and create, how laborious it can be to make a glass object, the hardship and craftsmanship that goes into the production of glass, and the long-lasting nature of glass if it's maintained well. That's pretty much sums up my obsession with it. I collect Art Deco, mid-century, and Memphis glass objects. They are three distinct design eras, but are so interchangeably related. I have probably biggest Art Deco Karl Palda vases collection in Australia. They're in the display of the shop at the moment for a special exhibition, consisting of weird and interesting colors to rare shapes. I have about 150 pieces, so I'm pretty sure I have the biggest collection ever. I'm also in the process of acquiring many pieces of Memphis furniture and objects to redecorate my home. So at the moment, I'm seriously sourcing Memphis pieces from all over the world. So it's hard to say what my focus is when I'm collecting, but I'm also learning new information about glass all the time, so it drives me to collect more. Have a special exhibition that is an ode to Ovid, the Festival of Lights in Sydney. I've curated the Art Deco uranium pieces to light up at night and set them on top of geometric Art Deco Karl Palda vases. They are designs from the same era, yet so fairly different. On one hand, you see an ode to antiquities with traditional themes such as the female nude to Greek mythology in the Uranian glass sculptures. On the other, you see the shift in design towards modernism and functional forms in the Karl Palda vases. I try to think of how to display it, how to exhibit it in a way that it's not just like a retail space. You know, the shop's set up like a gallery, so I want people to have that viewing experience. Usually there are layers of glass in the shop. If you walk through and then you walk around again, you'll find something new. You could spend hours in here, like you're spending time in a museum, and that's the whole idea. I engage with all of the viewers. I encourage people to ask questions. It's about educating people about the history, how things are made, have like an appreciation for it. So when you buy it, you know the backstory, you know the history. My interest in the history is that, you know, such an object could have such amazing history behind it and what was happening during those days. It teaches you a lot about trade, economy, politics. Everything in the shop has been owned or was owned by me at one point or another. The way that I collect is that I like colors and I like certain shapes and certain functional objects, but I do let them go because I'm a little bit obsessive, so I tend to collect and then get obsessed about something else and then move on. So one day I could be obsessing over red glass and then the next day it could be blue. So I think the shop and what we have in stock reflects my personality and my relationship with glass.